Hello everyone, welcome to a different video for today. I'm here to rate some of my favorite childhood biscuits. Now, when it comes to this video, I'm just thinking kung, what are the things that I can rate simply because I want to try something different for this 50 subscriber milestone special. But before we're going into that, I just want to say thank you for the 50 subscribers. It's been a great ride so far, although I'm making some progress and I'm a small YouTube channel, but we'll keep pushing for something for some bigger things. Okay, so thank you for the support. Thank you for the views. I didn't really think that my videos are that interesting in the first place, but I think I'm finding some ground on this YouTube scene. So for that, thank you for the 50 subscribers. So for this video, I'm going to rate or put a rank on some of my favorite biscuits. And as I've said before, I think I've made a video about this one, about the favorite childhood snacks. But I'm going to have a different approach on this one since it is only considered biscuits now, not really the junk foods or the chips that we usually eat during different occasions. So I'm here just looking at the different snacks that you might be familiar with, but these are some of my favorites that I've eaten ever since when I was a child. So let's jump into it. So for the rankings here, we have the solid 11 out of 10. Probably the near perfect hoy ang sarap nito. Masarap, which is okay. Goods, which is mid. Okay na pang palipas gutom, which is just passable. Di masarap, which is not really awful, but or it's just awful in general. Di na maalala, which means that you haven't remembered what it tastes like. And di ko pa na-try, it means that uh, I did not um, I did not have it not even once. Okay, so that explains it. So for the first one, we have so for the first four or first five rather, we have the Magic Flakes. So for this one, we have the Magic Flakes pack. I think that's the original one. Now for Magic Flakes, I think this is sorry to say, but this is one of the worst in the class of the generic flakes, together with Sky Flakes, Ribisco, crackers. I think Magic is somewhat passable, but not really into that tier. So probably okay na pampalipas gutom, but not really in the class of Skyflakes and Ribisco crackers. Now for the chocolate variant, for its chocolate variant, I think it's an even better version. I think Magic is the brand that you have to add flavors in order for it to be passable. So for the chocolate one, I think it will be on goods. I think this is the coffee one or mocha, which is in the same tier as the chocolate. Oops. For the cheese, actually, I'm gonna put it on the first first to this row because actually the Magic Flakes cheese are one of the best tasting crackers out there. Now for this variant Magic, I don't know really about this one, so I'm going to put this on Di ko pa na-try. Now for the Nissin group, we have here the Nissin Choco Wafers. Now this is actually one of my favorite snacks when I was really little. But the reason that I'm not going to put it on higher than Hoyang Sarap Nito, it's because they're really brittle. If you squeeze them like softly, they just break. But they're still delicious though. As for the stick or rip off the Nissin sticks, these are actually really decent. I feel like they're going to be belong here, but they're not in the same class as the the Stickos. Now, when it comes to Nissin strawberries, well, it's okay. I mean, not as great as the Nissin chocolate sticks variant. Now, for the butter coconut, I haven't really tried this one. Yeah, I haven't really tried this one. Now, for the Nissin breadsticks, now this is actually goated. But in terms of the sample size that I have eaten throughout all my life, I feel like I could have gotten more of this than what could I've remembered. So this is actually Hoyang Sarap Neto, despite um, generally saying that this is not really one of the best-selling crackers out there because it's breadsticks. But I actually enjoyed breadsticks. Now for the cream o, this is actually go. This is a solid 11 out of 10. No further explanation. Now for this breadsticks cheese variant, actually it's okay. Not as great as the breadsticks main variant. Eggnog. I feel like I breadsticks and eggnog are actually two sides of the same coin. They're the two sides of the same coin. They are twins. But I feel like I enjoyed breadsticks more even though I ate eggnog more. Now when it comes to Ribisco variants, ayan, for the chocolate variant, okay, I'm pretty sure I enjoyed Hoy Ang Sarap Nito tier because as much as I enjoyed Ribisco Choco, I kind of experienced a lot of choking when I was a kid eating this one. So that's a bit of a backstory on me. But I enjoyed this generally. Now to rank all of the Ribisco variants, I'm going to put strawberry in this one. As for the butter, I think this is passable. I'm going to put it on goods. Now for the this one, this is actually one of the best Ribisco crackers. I feel like this goes ahead of the chocolate. Yeah, for the reason that it is actually sweet. This cracker is actually sweet. Now for the Rubisco Extreme, I think this one let me down in terms of how it tastes. I expected that it would be much more sweeter, but I feel like it let me down. It kind of tastes lame the first time I've ever tasted it. So I'm going to put it on goods. This one's disappointing. Now for the voice, I feel like this goes also well with the Rubisco Extreme because I haven't tasted voice in a long while and I don't really remember it that much. But the first time I've ever tasted this, it actually tastes great. But when I tasted extreme, again, they are the two sides of the same coin. They're kind of like um, uh, interchangeable versions of each other. Now, for this variant, voice strawberry, I haven't really tasted it. Now, for combi, I feel like this one is the better version of Voice if Voice ever tried to um, try hard enough on their chocolate sandwiches. So I'm going to put it on Masarap. Now for this Choc Cream O variant, I feel like I'm going to put this down on this tier because when I chew this one, it feels strange knowing that there's an added the cream is always on the top, not in the middle. Now for the Hansel crackers, I feel like this variant would be at least in this one. Although this variant is actually tastes great, it doesn't really uh, hold much to the mochas and the chocos. Although they actually break easily, I feel like I've enjoyed them more. Now for the Ribisco cracker trio, I'm going to put this one, the original flavor, the base flavor here. I'm going to put this one here and this one, the whole wheat here. Oh no, sorry. I'm going to put this one here. Since I am much more enjoyment. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put this one here because I have much more enjoyment with the wheat other than the original. And this one is actually pampalipas gutom. Now for Chocomucho, I think these ones as a biscuit, they're actually kind of disappointing. So I'm gonna put it on goods. I feel like Chocomucho um should have you know y- stick to chocolate bars and not to chocolate biscuits. Same as this one right here. These are disappointing. Skyflakes is goated. If you're sick, you need to eat this. And so is this, but I haven't really remembered trying this one. I know I've eaten it at some point. Now for the cream o chocolate cookies, I feel like they are goated tier. Now this may seem controversial since um, these chocolate chip cookies aren't really that don't really measure much compared to other um, cookies, but I've enjoyed it so much. This is a solid 11 out of 10 if you ask me. Now for the other variants of Skyflakes, I haven't really remembered this one and also this one. I know if I've even eaten them. Again, I've eaten them at some point, but I don't really remember what they taste like. Now, as for the Skyflakes Chocolate, this is their attempt on the chocolate sandwich crackers. I feel like they are still on masarap tier. Not exactly great as Ribisco, but I'm gonna put them below tier on them because I feel like they're actually delicious. And I struggled this one a lot opening the pack since I don't know. I feel like I struggled opening this one compared to other crackers here. Now, when it comes to I haven't really tasted this one. It is I think this is a condensada variant. Okay, so now let's move on to Jolly. I think same as Screamo, no explanation. Jolly is 11 out of 10. Now for this one, Panda. I feel like this is okay for me because I haven't had this in a while, but I also didn't really eat this that much. So I'm gonna put this one in here. Now I think this is I don't know about this one. I feel like I think this is flat tops, but I'm not really sure. Uh, so I'm gonna put this on hindi pa matry. Now Hyro, now this is a controversial take, but Hyro seems hard to chew than Cremo. Although I like the taste of Hyro, I feel like Cremo should or Hyro should be a level below Cremo, mainly because it's so hard to chew. Now for the Nissin Wafrets, I feel like I put this one here on Hoy ang sarap nito. And so is this one. But I feel like I'm going to put this on masarap here since I like the this variant of Wafrets even more. As for the Choco Cream O, same as the vanilla, I'm going to put this on the highest tier. Now for the Wafrets cheese, I'm going to put this one here because I've actually enjoyed this one, but not really as good as these ones here. Now for the waffle, I haven't really tasted it. Now for the choconuts and milk pretzel variants of the Nissin, I'm going to put choconuts here. I'm going to put milky nuts here and berry nuts here for the simplest reason that they're actually memorable. Choconuts are actually memorable, but for milky nuts and berry nuts, well, their taste is not memorable. Although um I've tasted them. As for the blueberry cookies, I'm gonna put them here because blueberries are actually great, and so is this one. Ayan. Now for the Presto group, I'm going to put the butter in here because I don't really like peanut butter in my cookies. Although I'm going to put peanut butter in somewhere else. I'm not gonna put peanut butter in my cookies. But this Presto is actually goated. I'm gonna put this one here because this one it tastes great. Now, as for this one, the chocolate, now this is an abomination. Why did they even merge this one? I feel like they should be separated and not joined. This band should go to the lower doldrums of our society. Now for the magic chips, I don't really remember it. Okay, now for the bingo. I feel like the orange one should be in the highest tier for the reason that this a cult classic. Orange bingo is a cult classic. But the vanilla ones, I feel like they're not really goated, but they're still delicious. And so is the yellow one. And so is the yellow one. Now for the Ribisco or Richoco crackers, I don't remember eating them. I don't remember the taste of them. And so is this one, hindi ko maalala. But for the buttercream cookies, this is actually controversial, but I didn't really enjoy this buttercream cookies. I feel like they should be in goods. But I feel like many people would still enjoy them. And so is this one and this one. I know, I didn't really remember this one. But these variants, I remember it. Now for the another magic chips, I feel like they're I don't really oh this one I remember the barbecue. I think this one that has a cheese variant. I think they're both cheese, but I feel like I remember this more being um so good in your tongue. But this one, it's okay to pass. Now for the sunflower cookies, I haven't really had them in a while. I don't really remember what they taste like. Now for the fruities, I don't know about this one because I haven't had them in a while. Again, this is from my childhood, so I'm gonna put them on uh, this tier. Now for fita, I feel like this fita, as much as it is generically tasting, I feel like this is a cult classic. Fita is one of the classic um, cookies. Now for the Ribisco Choco, I feel like this one is really forgotten. I haven't really tasted it, but I haven't seen them in stores. So I haven't really tried this one. Now for wafer time, this is actually really great. This is an underrated um, wafer brand. And I feel like they should belong in here. I enjoyed them. I wish they would be in stores more. And so is this one, but not as great as the one earlier or one before it. Yeah, this one. Now for the Magic Flakes, yeah, I don't really remember it. And so is this one. Now for the Bravo biscuits, this actually fun to taste within your tongue. I feel like if you settle your cookies or this ones in your tongue, it tastes really great. It may sound sus, but there's some textures in Bravo that you cannot really find in other um, generic biscuits. So I'm gonna put this Bravo in this tier. Now, lastly, Sumo. Now, as much as they're smaller, I feel like they belong in Hoy ang sarap nito because I've actually enjoyed them, but not in the same level as these goats, the solid 11 out of 10. And so there you have it. These are my favorite biscuits. Now, if you have some opinions on what to change in this tier ranking, what would you replace? What are your favorites? What are some of the, or in your opinion, best tasting, worst tasting? And you can put it in the comments. But anyway, these are my favorite cookies growing up. So anyway, if you like this video, if you enjoyed this one, if you have an opinion, please like and subscribe. And again, thank you for the 50 subscribers. And let's keep pushing, keep supporting the channel. And I'm really grateful to have you guys. Thanks for watching.